जय श्री माताजी। आज शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में उपस्थित सभी सहयोगी भाई बहनों का प्रतिष्ठान पुणे से स्वागत है। We welcome all the brothers and sisters from all over the world in today's evening collective meditation from Pratishthan Pune. परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, हम सभी आज सामूहिक रूप से आपका ध्यान करना चाहते हैं। श्री माताजी, इस ध्यान के लिए आवश्यक परिस्थिति एवं मनस्थिति हम सबको प्रदान करें। श्री माताजी, प्लीज गिव अस द appropriate environment for this meditation. कलेक्टिव बंधन। तीन महामंत्र फॉलोड बाय श्री गणेश मंत्र।
नमो नमः।
नाड़ी संतुलन हेतु हम अपने राइट हैंड को भूतत्व पर रखते हैं। चित्त को ईड़ा नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता की ईड़ा नाड़ी में जो भी जड़ताएं हैं, अशुद्ध इच्छाएं हैं, उसे कृपा करके इस महान भूतत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, by your grace, kindly remove all the negativity of collective left channel to the Mother Earth. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। हम अपने लेफ्ट हैंड को आकाश तत्व की तरफ करते हैं। चित्त को पिंगला नाड़ी पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में सामूहिकता के रजोगुण में जो भी बाधाएं हैं, उसे कृपा करके आकाश तत्व में विलीन कर दीजिए। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हम सभी को शुद्ध कार्य शक्ति प्रदान करें। श्री माता जी, by your grace, please remove all the negativity, egoness from the collective right channel to the sky element. हाथ गोद में रखते हैं। चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार पर स्थित करते हैं। लेट्स कीप आवर अटेंशन ऑन सेंट्रल मूलाधार चक्र। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात श्री गणेश हैं। कृपा करके हम सभी के अंदर अबोधिता, पवित्रता पूर्ण रूप में स्थापित कर दीजिए। चित्त को हृदय चक्र पर लाते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आप ही साक्षात जगदम्बा है। कृपा करके हम सभी के अंदर जो भी भय की बाधाएं हैं, असंतुलन है, उसे दूर कर दीजिए। श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हमारे अंदर का भय दूर कर दीजिए। हम अपने चित्त को सहस्रार पर रखते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हम सबको पूर्ण निर्विचारिता प्रदान कर दीजिए। कृपा करके हम सभी को अपने आत्म साक्षात्कार में दृढ़ता प्रदान करें। श्री माताजी, प्लीज गिव अस द complete thoughtlessness. Please give us the substance and stability. इसी अवस्था में कुछ क्षण ध्यान में रहेंगे। ध्यान की इसी अवस्था में परम पूज्य श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी आत्मसात करते हैं। आज की अमृतवाणी है बर्थडे पूजा 21 मार्च 1990, सिडनी, ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
then the heart starts thinking that I will do all the work myself. I mean, the head starts saying. And the heart becomes small, stony, it doesn't act. So now the brain takes over. The brain takes over and then brain starts itself acting in a manner that we can't understand. They behave like animals, they behave like satanic people, they become very cruel, and they do not know how to really say something good to others. There's a kind of a very false pride in them, and such people go on hurting others, insulting others, till they meet another one like them, and then both of them collapse. That's the only snag in the whole thing. Otherwise we would have been finished by now. But because the two persons with ego cannot be together, they neutralize each other. So thank God, we are saved from that. So these two conditionings, which actually are on the brain, these two conditions freeze the heart and also make the domain of heart as zero. And then the brain starts asserting itself. That is how we do not know how to be kind to others, how to be nice, how to be helpful, how to be gentle, and how to be reassuring, protecting others. All this we have inherited already. We have already got a stone heart when we come to Sahaja, and we have a brain either full of ego or superego. So now with your Kundalini rising, you can clear out your head first of all. So the sincerity will come when the Kundalini will move and touch your Brahmarandra, which is the seat of your heart, and will expand. Then the heart just comes back like a king, returns back, and starts dominating the brain. When the heart comes back, immediately find those people with whom we are angry, we would not talk, we had nothing to do. Suddenly you become friendly with them. There's no problem. In many ways, people have harmed you. All that harming and everything just disappears. And you start becoming so nice and beautiful. What has happened? That Kundalini has touched your Brahmarandra, where is the seat of heart. And as soon as that opens out, your heart also opens. And it gets awakened, it thinks, oh, what? I have allowed this brain to rule me? How dare it rules me? It just jumps on it. And we have seen people, suddenly there is so much transformed, that's remarkable. The one gentleman in America, he said that, Mother, after realization, I was so much changed that I become a very mild person. And I never used to wish my uncle or anyone. So he met him in some sort of a fete, and then he said, hello, uncle. The uncle started looking at him. Are you all right? He would never say that. Then he went and saw, are you all right, uncle? Are you keeping all right? Can I do something for you? Very nice things he said. Uncle said, what have you been doing? Are you drunk or what? How can you speak so sweetly to me? I can't believe it. That's what happens. And that's why we have to understand that all these things can be easily dropped out because we have acquired them. They can be finished off because we have acquired them. They need not be all our lives, our relations. So, ego and superego. Both can be blasted off once your heart is awakened. So, when we are dealing with people, we have to break the ice also by communicating with others in a very decent manner. Like telling yourself, no, I don't believe that this man is so bad. let me look after him. He may be all right. I don't think he's so bad. So to accept somebody is bad is very easy for human beings. And once they start accepting such a thing, then they build up a kind of a fortress in which they live and they think they are the best people. And nobody else is good. And thus the whole community, the whole society, the whole humanity gets bitten by these ideas. And Sahaja Yoga is the only way which is going to cure it. Sahaja Yoga is the only way which is going to finish this. And that part is to be played by you people, to understand that sincerity can only come if you raise your Kundalini again and again and open your Brahmarandra. Then your heart will rise. It will become a very awakened personality, and it will take charge of your brain, which is all the time thinking like mad. And once that happens, then you will realize that now you have jumped into doubtless awareness. So the relationship between the two has to be fully understood. At first, the domination of the heart, or we can say the kinghood of heart, is challenged, is put down, brought to zero, and then this brain becomes the king and it starts ruling us. I think, I feel means the brain, the ego. If you could give up, I think, I want, everything will be all right. You should say, I want is not the point. This body wants it. You separate yourself. Gradually you start separating yourself from all such situations by never saying, I want. This body, this hand, this head. You start separating. And once you are separated, all these barriers of ego and superego will disappear. But as it is, also it's very easy to get rid of these two. It's very easy to get rid of these two. Only by raising your Kundalini and breaking your Brahmarandra. This is the greatest achievement that you have got, that you can break your Brahmarandra, make your Kundalini get connected with all-pervading power. That's why I always say you must meditate and you must be in thoughtless awareness that it works out. Don't pay attention to outside things so much. Of course, you are in a way responsible for Sahaja Yoga because you are sincere about it. You cannot force yourself. So again and again I say, you weigh your sincerity. How sincere am I to Sahaja Yoga? And some people just take it frivolously. Say, Mother, I was silly, I was confused. You cannot say that. You cannot say, because you owe these things to Sahaja Yoga. Everything you owe to Sahaja Yoga now. It's a new life to you. So you cannot say I was confused or I was silly, I was stupid, I did this. You tell yourself you can't do it. Mother has really worked very hard with full sincerity. And we cannot be insincere about it. We don't want to be hypocrites. This is hypocrisy. Absolute hypocrisy. You say something and do something. If you have any sense of gratitude and self-respect, then you should never say that by mistake I did this, Mother, or I was confused, I was silly, I was stupid. That shows you are a very mediocre person and you have no sense of gratitude towards Sahaja Yoga nor towards yourself. But the best part of it, that I don't need Sahaja and that Sahaja does not need you. You need Sahaja. In itself, Sahaja is complete. It does not need you. It is a complete thing, will remain like that, absolutely. It will have its own position, its own status, its own dignity, everything intact. But if you have to get something out of it, you have to work it out. Like from the river Ganges, if you have to fetch the water, you must have proper pitchers, which are deep enough to receive the water. But if you take a stone, what can you bring out of it? But the Ganges flows. It is what it is. It has its all capacities in it. It doesn't change because you people have taken stones. So now you have to understand that raise your Kundalini as many times as you can. Try to put attention to your Kundalini all the time. See where is the problem is, get it cleared out, absolutely cleared out. Find out where the problem is. And raise your Kundalini many a times and see that you are flowing all right on your fontanelle bone area so that your heart expands. It's a mechanical process in a way, you can say that. But even that you people don't do. If you had done that, your heart would have increased. And you yourself will say, Mother, my heart has become large, like Isha. And then you see the miracle of the heart, how it emits vibrations by which you become such compassionate, such dynamic, beautiful people, and so sincere to Sahaja. I would request you to open your heart today for this puja. You have been very jubilant and happy, and your heart must have opened. Because I have seen Sahaja yogis have a very large heart for me, but for themselves they don't have. They'll do everything for me, but nothing for themselves. They'll work morning till evening to decorate the hall, to do everything. They must have sent all these flowers to me from everywhere. But if I tell them you meditate for yourself, that they will not do. Or you achieve this for yourself, that they will not do. This is the situation. So instead of wasting all your energy for decorating all these things, you should decorate yourself within yourself. With sincerity, with nice thoughts about yourself, that you are capable, absolutely capable people. And you can use your imagination, your intelligence, rationality, whatever you think you have, to find the way, again I say, to keep your heart large. And this is the message for today's birthday all over the world. Because I felt that the whole world was today like a big heart pulsating. I received the last phone and came here. From all over the phones coming, flowers are showering, beautiful, nice things they are saying, everything is there. When I am just drenched into it, it was too much for me. Such sweet things for the children, from the children, such things from the ladies, some very, very nice from the men, and it was amazing how these people are bubbling with enjoyment that today is my birthday. In the same way, please consider that every day is your birthday, that you have to raise your Kundalini all the time and keep the standard of your Kundalini higher and higher. The more you open out, the more threads of Kundalini will come up, and the more your heart will open out and it will be awakened, it will become more powerful, and with an open big heart and a powerful heart, you can dominate your brain, which is giving you all these funny ideas. I hope this will happen this year here, and people will try to make it a point that we have a large heart. Large heart doesn't mean stupidity. Doesn't mean that. Large heart means the heart in which you can put me in. It's quite a big person, myself. So you have to have a very large heart that I could reside into your heart. That is the large heart. And that's what you all should have. If that happens, then everything will work out very well. So the surrendering part of it, you must know how to surrender, and you must know how to keep whatever is not surrendered. Because you surrender yourself in such a manner that you expand your heart absolutely. Put me down there, and then keep your flowers with you to be given to me at a time when you are in complete control of yourself. So you have your emotions, your feelings like flowers, that you have to keep to yourself, which are the part of the same ocean of your heart. And once you are ready, everything is done, the whole house is ready, now bring the flowers, the emotions, the nice things, the beautiful things, and nourish them. One must learn, I think there should be some books about how to say nice things to others. We should try to find some books like that, or should write some books, how nice things could be said, how we can take care of others, how we can make another feel our love, the expression of love. And such a book will really help people to understand that this is nice to say. And once you say something nice to others, that niceness comes back, as I have told you, like the ripples that touch the shores come back. And then you feel very happy. Go on saying things which are nice, which are pleasing, will be very much appreciated. But if you say it with sincerity, not just to tease someone or to say something just to be so superficially good, like thank you, thank you, thank you, but something from your heart, as they say, then you will be surprised that the heart of the another person will open, and from that heart will flow those beautiful flowers of emotions towards you. So, on one side, you have to expand your heart, and on the other side, you have to reserve or preserve all the beautiful, nice, delicate feelings within yourself, absorb from everywhere, and then to pour them out at the right point. That's the art. Like these flowers were in the garden, first to begin with, preserved. At the right time they were brought in. So they feel glorified that they are used at the right time. This is the way we have to weave ourselves in our heart, because human beings are very delicate, very beautiful things. And to beautify them, you have to say beautiful things. This tongue is not for saying harsh things, for making fun of others, for teasing others, but is for saying something, such a beautiful thing, that the another person also imbibes that beauty. I've seen some nice things people have said, and that lingers in my mind. And I said, when will I have chance to say these things to others? So think about it, that now, you see, very nice sentence, huh? This was a very sweet thing they said. All right. So now, where should I use this? As I go to the shops, I see something. Ah, that's good. That will be good for a particular person. Let's buy that. In the same way, if you find these nice feelings, and nice emotions, and nice things said, then what do? You collect them, all these things, keep them, and use them at the right time, at the right place. This is what is the wisdom of Sri Ganesha. Innocent people are the most sincere people. Innocent people. Those who are clever and cunning cannot be sincere. because they enjoy their cunningness, they enjoy their so-called brilliance. They can never be. Those people who are simple, who are loving, who care for love more than anything else, can only say very nice things sincerely. Today, I want to say many things to you, how I feel about this birthday in Australia. But I told you the words fail. Because see, Australia is such a far-off country. To come here with so many people sitting and singing Agata Swagata, it is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because I have not given you any money, you have not given me any money. You are not bound to say anything like that. But not only that you are doing it, but you are enjoying it. It's something great. You are enjoying it, and that's what it is, that when your heart is large, then whatever you do for others, you enjoy. You enjoy doing good things. You enjoy saying nice things. So we should have choicest flowers of beautiful sayings. We should have choicest emotions which we should be able to express to each other. Now start on that. From today, I have to say, you start on this, that from 1990, we are all the time going to speak something beautiful to each other all the time. And just keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and wherever you get a chance, wherever you hear something like that, keep it in your mind and use it back. Today, I'm so enamored, and it is too much for me, really, to believe even that there are so many Sahajogis in Australia, which is so far away. Now it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to be sincere about Sahaja. And in all sincerity, if you do everything, you will never think of such funny arguments which I have heard before. You will just think that we love Mother and we have to be together and we have to love each other, and all the time we have to say nice things to each other so that the love increases. Anything else, anybody who tries to say things or break things or break somebody's heart are doing sinful things. That's sin. To break the heart of a saint is the greatest sin, and they'll be punished for that. So now you are all saints and sages. You have to respect each other. Not only that, but you have to be enjoying your sincerity. That's the way I'm trying to say. Enjoy your sincerity. And all these stupid thoughts come into your head, throw it them. Because I heard of so many arguments here and there. And I thought, what is this? They are Sahajogis or they are ordinary people of the street? This is happening, then the children, this happening, that. Now, about children also, I've been telling you that send your children to India. In any case, you have been selfish about them. You know they are not developing all right. So send them to India. In that, you have opened your heart, because the whole world is your relation. The whole world is your family. You go anywhere in the whole world, you will find people who will love you, who will care for you, do everything for you. I mean, to know that in every place there is somebody sitting just waiting to meet you as your own. Just now I was thinking, these musicians are going to Singapore, what will happen? Where will they stay? Big problem. Trying this and that. Suddenly I gave a bandhan. Phone came from Bala. Bala told me that no, it's perfectly all right. I'll tell my mother, she'll look after them. Problem solved. So any such problems, your problems can be solved because you are sincere. But if you are insincere, you'll meet only insincere people. And then you'll go down. Go down into your own estimation and estimation of others. And you'll have no place in Sahaja Yoga. There's no place for insincere people in Sahaja Yoga. So try to develop your sincerity, raise your Kundalini as many times as you can. Keep it there, keep it on Sahasrara, and see that your heart opens. That's the best way. They have been all asking me how to open our heart. I said, take the key. No, I don't know how to tell them. Open your heart means just raise your Kundalini, keep to the Brahmarandhra, and see that the Brahmarandhra opens. Not only that, but you see how, by expanding your heart, by being nice to others, how you feel. There are some people who do not talk much, who do not meet others, who have reservations. They live as if they are living in the air, sort of people. Must know there must be some badhas, some booths sitting on their heads. Otherwise, that's a very unnatural behavior for a surgeon. I've told you so many things today because I think the care, the love, the affection, the wisdom, and the patience is to be imbibed. If I'm your guru, if I'm your mother, you have to imbibe these qualities. For everything, I'm worried. If somebody is in trouble, I'm worried. I try to get the problem sorted out of that person. Anyone who has a problem, that sticks to me till I have solved the problem. And I tell frankly also about, say, your children, I'll tell your wife, about your husband, that this is not all right, this must be corrected. Because I care for you. This is what should be your attitude towards Sahajogis, Sahaja Yoga. And that will strengthen you so much because you care, that's why others care. Can you imagine for an Indian woman like me to have so many people who care for me? Why should they care for me after all? All right, you are Sahajogis. But there are people who are not Sahajogis, I tell you. They are not Sahajogis whom I have met from my childhood, whom I know my relations. They all care for me. Just one thing, because I care for them. I get bothered about them. Anybody who tells me a problem, it is in my head, sticks there, like a stamp. Till I have solved the problem, I'll be looking out how to fix that problem. And I don't have any problem of my own. In the same way, you should not have any problems of your own. Then only you can manage. All right now? So may God bless you.
श्री आदि शक्ति का संपूर्ण मंत्र लेते हैं। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि शक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवे नमो नमः। अब हम आरती की तैयारी करते हैं।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ। लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्के साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्के साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिने मोक्ष माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। बोलो श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की
जय।
चित्त को सहस्रार पर रखते हैं और प्रार्थनाएं अर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का यह सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों पर समर्पित करते हैं। श्री माता जी, आज जो ज्ञान, आनंद, चैतन्य आपने हमें प्रदान किया, उसके लिए हम सब हृदय से आपके ऋणी हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, विश्व निर्मल धर्म के प्रस्थापन के लिए हम सबको स्वीकार कर लीजिए। जाने अनजाने आज अगर हमसे कोई गलती हुई हो, कमी रही हो, तो कृपा करके हमें क्षमा करें। सामूहिक बंधन। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। लर्निंग सहयोग यूट्यूब चैनल के माध्यम से नए साधकों के लिए अगला सत्र 25 मार्च शाम 6:30 बजे होगा। 18 मार्च को कोई सत्र नहीं होगा। नए साधकों को यह जानकारी प्रदान करें। योग धारा इंडिया टूर 20 जनवरी से 21 मार्च के दरमियान हो रही है। इस टूर का आखिरी आत्म साक्षात्कार कार्यक्रम जन्मस्थली छिंदवाड़ा के नज़दीक पोलो ग्राउंड पर 18 मार्च को होगा, शाम 7 बजे होगा। स्क्रीन पर दिखाए गए हिंदी या अंग्रेजी चित्र को इस मार्च महीने में हम सब सहजी फेसबुक या व्हाट्सएप प्रोफाइल पिक के रूप में लगाए। अधिक से अधिक लोगों को तक श्री माता जी की जन्म शताब्दी की जानकारी इस माध्यम से जाएगी। इस फोटो को आप इंडिया सहयोग फेसबुक पेज से डाउनलोड करें। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी निर्मला देवी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जन्म दिवस पूजा महोत्सव और सेमिनार 19 मार्च से 22 मार्च 2023 मध्य प्रदेश छिंदवाड़ा में होगा। इस महोत्सव का भव्य आयोजन किया जा रहा है। सभी कार्यक्रम का लाइव प्रसारण प्रतिष्ठान पुणे यूट्यूब चैनल से होगा। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। आज का ध्यान सत्र यही संपन्न होता है। जय श्री माता जी। चरणों में, चरणों माँ तेरे चरणों में, माँ तेरे चरणों में, माँ तेरे चरणों में मैं वार दूँ जीवन सारा। तेरे चरणों में, तुम ही हो जीवन, तुम ही हो धड़कन, तुम ही हो जीवन, तुम ही हो धड़कन, हर सांस में तुम ही नयन, हर सांस में तुम ही नयन, तुम ही हो जीवन, तुम ही हो धड़कन, हर सांस में तुम ही नयन, हर सांस में तुम ही नयन। माँ तेरी नैया में, माँ तेरी नैया में मैंने पा लिया सहज किनारा। तेरे चरणों में, तुमसे बना सुर संगीत, तुमसे बना सुर संगीत, तुमसे बना गीत ताल, तुमसे बना गीत ताल, तुमसे बना सुर संगीत, तुमसे बना गीत ताल, तुमसे बना गीत ताल, तुमसे निर्मल तेरे गीतों में, निर्मल तेरे गीतों में मैंने पा लिया रूप तुम्हारा। माँ तेरे चरणों में मैं वार दूँ जीवन सारा।
कर ले ध्यान, कर ले ध्यान, कर ले सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान, आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान। कर ले ध्यान, 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 कर ले ध्यान। चिंताएं कर माँ के हवाले, कर दे मन तू माँ के हवाले। चिंताएं कर माँ के हवाले, कर दे मन तू माँ के हवाले। दुख कटेगा हटेगी माया, दुख कटेगा हटेगी माया, व्यर्थ तू क्यों है घर माया। दुख कटेगा हटेगी माया, व्यर्थ तू क्यों है घर माया। सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान, आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान। कर ले ध्यान, 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 कर ले ध्यान। नी नी सा 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 रे 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 सा 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 नी 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 सा 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 रे 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 सा सा मोर सा नी रे सा मोर सा नी रे सा मोर सा नी रे सा नी रे सा नी रे सा नी रे सा। जो भी आया माँ की नजर में पार हो गया एक ही पल में। जो भी आया माँ की नजर में पार हो गया एक ही पल में। मिट गए सब भेद ही क्षण में, मिट गए सब भेद ही क्षण में। आया सुख आया जीवन में, मिट गए सब भेद ही क्षण में। आया सुख आया जीवन में। सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान, आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान। कर ले ध्यान, 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 कर ले ध्यान। प्रेम पावन माँ निर्मल है, प्रेम से मन कर लो निर्मल। प्रेम पावन माँ निर्मल है, प्रेम से मन कर लो निर्मल। प्रेम बिन कुछ नाही जगत में, प्रेम बिन कुछ नाही जगत में, प्रेम ही सब कुछ जीवन में। प्रेम बिन कुछ नाही जगत में, प्रेम ही सब कुछ जीवन में। सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान, आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान। कर ले ध्यान, 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 कर ले ध्यान। सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। सहज तेरा उत्थान है बंदे, सहज तेरा उत्थान। आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान, आई निर्मल आई मेरी सहज तेरा उत्थान।